Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Heat Signature, where we are taking Seder Plaza all the way to the end here. We've already paid the intel cost for our personal mission, back before I got caught. So we still have that available. But we also need to liberate these two stronghold, you need to do these two stronghold liberation missions. And that's going to require gear. We have some gear. We have some pretty good gear. But I think we can do better. So let's just take a mission that's going to put us on a big ship. We don't actually have a huge number of ways of dealing with armored guards, but we can cheat. I will need to kill one armored guard, for sure. This would put us aboard a large off-world security ship. Yeah, very large glitcher ship. This'll do. Alright, so let's grab... Do we have anything in our stash? We do not. Okay, we need to grab at least one way of killing an armored guy. An acid trap's not a terrible way to do it. We just take a grenade launcher instead. I kind of like the grenade launcher play. Alright. We'll figure this out. I'm sure this will be enough. But I'm really hoping to get aboard this nice large ship and find a whole bunch of extremely cool stuff to steal. Ooh, okay. Almost got myself shot out of the sky right away. Which certainly, challenges the definition of lucky. So what we do not have is a keycard clone or anything. We have a lot of teleporters. We have our extremely powerful slipstream. But this is still gonna take a second. I am strongly considering visiting over there. I guess, actually, it would probably be better to do this with the Sidewinder, but I didn't leave myself a way to get into the room. I'm going to turn this thing off. We're going to wait for them to open the door for us, and then I'm going to Sidewind, grab the crate, grab the key. Yeah, this is... Alright, it's going to get a little wild in here. So the alarm response is the target flees. Teleporter's over here, target's way over there. So, this is actually really dangerous. But, I'm doing it. So open the cargo crate. Why? It's a concussive grenade launcher. Steal the keycard, repause. Then, we're gonna have to deal with these guys pretty quickly. Because obviously it is not acceptable. And it's a timed grenade launcher, really? They're both timed. Okay. I'm going to drop a grenade right here. Then we're going to pause again. I'm going to sidewind out of the heat signature. Or out of the heat sensor. Then we're going to sidewind again immediately. They can see me right now. Gonna fire our other grenade launcher. Oh, also, just a grenade for some reason. Well, I suppose... Oh, no, sorry. That's the grenade that I fired out of the grenade launcher, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Interesting. I didn't realize that you could just, teleport a fired grenade into your hands. Not a thing you want to do all that often. Okay. Slipstreamed. Nope, they did still have time to set off the alarm. That's a very annoying thing. Okay. So now we are really racing. So we have our visitors and stuff. We can use our visitors to cheat the ship a little bit. So I need to get over to here. Alright, I think our plan is we need to get to this room. I can use the extreme range visitor to skip a bunch of the ship. So those grenades didn't really help that much. Alright, extreme range visit over to here. Then we do the other visitor over to here. Need to engage the slipstream, probably. And then we probably want to fire our grenade launcher over to here. I'm going to grab this guy's key card right now, but I just don't want to have to deal with these guys when I come back through. I think we're about to get grabbed no matter how I do this. Target is still all the way over there. So yeah, we're going to have to wait for the visitor to pull us back. That's a shame. We may as well grab this thing. We can replace one of our visitors that is out of charge. I definitely need to up this. And then we can sidewind over to here. I think we're going to make it in time. Sidewind to here, and then we just drop a grenade right in his path, right? He's going to come through that door, and I think immediately get blown up. And while we're here, I'm going to take this key card, because why wouldn't I? I think we're good. Alright. Objective killed. Return to station. So how do we return to station? Oh, I know. We'll just use the telepad, right? Oh, hold on, though. I should probably finish looting the place if I can. And I totally can. So I'm just going to slipstream and run over to the box over here. We may not be able to totally loot the place. There's kind of a lot going on here. We did find a single charge subverter. That's okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a little disappointed in the quality of the stuff that we're finding. My hope was that we would find some, like, self-charging stuff, maybe? Alright, so that guy's within range of our extreme range swapper, so I'll just swap myself back. Oh! I swapped with the dead body. I didn't even know you could do that. Well, I would have clicked more carefully if I had realized that that was a possibility. Alright, let's get the pod over here. I am not done stealing everything from that ship just yet. Okay, so hold up. Where'd the ship go? Oh, there it is. It's no longer my objective, so I got a little confused with the objective marker. Okay. Right now, they think the ship is clear, which we can use to our advantage. We are out of teleports. And we're out of ability to fight guards. No, we're not. I have a ton of grenades. Never mind. There is a cargo crate. There's a pair of cargo crates down there. Actually, the ship is a little bit light on stuff. So it's this and the 2 cargo crates down there. That's all the way I've left. Certainly interesting. So I'm going to have to employ the grenade launcher here. Probably going to want to use our final slipstream charge. I'm going to try to keep them from moving. Ah, really? I thought I was against the wall enough, but apparently I'm a little bit too broad to hide from a bullet in a space that thin. Alright, I am not done yet. Hold on. I know I'm going to get our character totally killed here. So we don't have any slipstream charges left. I'm going to wait until that guy looks away. All the away. Okay, that'll do. Surprise! Alright, unfortunately we're going to have to deal with this guy as well. Okay. Quick fire shotgun. I'll just stash that. That's not even a good item, really. And then it is a matter of getting to the other 2 crates, which are only guarded by 2 more sets of guards. We can totally bypass these guys, though. Come on, show me something really cool. That's the whole reason I came here. Alright, that's better. A 5-charge subverter. I like that more. Then we have to get in here. And that guy has something, too. So I think the plan here is wait for them to come back together, because we only have 1 more grenade, so it's really got to count. Okay, there we go. Alright. A 5-charge rechargeable emergency shield's actually pretty cool. And that was a key cloner. Okay. I guess all of that stuff is fine. I was kind of hoping for like a self-charging something, I don't know. The other good news here is we've made a lot of money, and so we can just buy some mystery boxes. Because I do believe our lucky trait applies to those as well. Oh, that's a little bit of an overshot. Listen, space is difficult, okay? Do you know how much math is involved in flying these ships? Alright, 136 money, and I know I said I was going to wait on this, but actually I think this character is going to put 100 space bucks to better use than almost anybody else. Automatic guns, armor-piercing long blades, armor-piercing guns. Okay, I know what direction we're taking our liberations in. Of course, we unlocked all the cool armor-piercing gear at the very, very end of the game. Alright, so we have some money. Let's make that no longer the case. We're going to be able to probably buy... Okay, there we go. Self-charging stealth shield. That's the kind of stuff I was talking about. Let's just stash all the stuff we get for right now. Quiet shotguns, kind of whatever. Self-charging long-range sidewinder. Amazing. Actually an incredible piece of gear. Self-charging visitor. Extremely useful. Okay, so let's go to the stash and... Sell you, sell you. I kind of want to keep the key cloner. I think we're going to end up getting rid of a lot of gear that's not, at the very least, rechargeable, but the key cloner might actually be good. So let's definitely take this Sidewinder over the single charge subverter, a visitor over the restockable grenade launcher, because I probably don't have to carry 2 grenade launchers. In fact, I think that's probably sellable. What's the next mystery crate going to cost? Oh, 73. Okay, we may not be able to make it to 73. Hold on, what was that at the bottom? Oh, it's just a shotgun. Alright, what else do we want to take? It's like, it's good to have a gun, but also there are lots of guns. There are always guns on ships. This is a pretty powerful set of gear. I maybe want to swap out the high... Yeah, a high-capacity Sidewinder is definitely wrong. Because we have the highest capacity Sidewinder, and also ours has longer range. Self-charging items are character-defining a lot of the time. I like Ariga Polk's emergency shield. I think we could put that on... actually, do I want to take that over any of the incredibly powerful stuff I have here? Who needs an emergency shield when you could just be invisible? Yeah, never mind. Okay, this character is now totally bananas. Let's go liberate some strongholds. You know what? Armor is still difficult, though. Our personal mission should be doable. Yeah, let's go bring in the off-world security officer who tortured my mom. That way we can retire this character if she gets shot a bunch more, and also we will have a huge security ship to pull more gear from. I think that we are probably in a place where we can handle just about anything, but a huge number of armored guards is still tricky for us. Also, I gotta say, this character being described as lucky is stretching credulity a little bit, because I did get imprisoned and possibly tortured myself, and also shot like a really large number of times. Okay, so there's nothing on this ship that makes me want to go this way. We want to just head in this direction. I am not seeing much in the way of loot. There are 4 crates and they're all in the capture area, so let's move hard for the capture area. We do have the key cloner, right? Nope, I didn't even bring it. Well, listen, it's fine. What I need is for these guards to go away. Okay, so this defender is totally dodgeable. Alarm response is target flees, which is not a big deal, except that the telepad and the target are both very far away, but they're not very far away from each other. So, what I need to do here is probably employ some visitor shenanigans. Ah, man, the thing is, the guards who have the keys also have heat sensors. Are there any unlock consoles anywhere along the route? Looks like the answer is no. We're going to have to actually get our keys from guards. That is really not good. Well, we have 5 charges of Slipstream and some ability to apply violence. We're going to figure this out. So I'm going to start with Visitor, Fire. Then we're going to use the long range. I'm going to apply the Slipstream now. Then we're going to use the long range Visitor over to here. We're going to skip a lot of this ship. That is my plan right now. Then we have this long range Sidewinder. I'm going to Sidewind over to here. Then the self-charging Visitor is available again. We visit over to... Gosh, we're close. I don't think we're going to make it the whole way. So I'm going to visit to here. It didn't fire. Oh no, it's the cooldown is off, but it still doesn't have another charge. Okay, then I need to take this level 4 keycard off of this guy, probably. The way we're going to do that... Oh, he's coming. Okay, that's kind of really good. So we're going to subvert his heat sensor. And then we're going to turn on our stealth shield. We're going to refire the Slipstream, because I need time still. Shoot. Subvert. Subvert? Yeah, shoot, this didn't work. He's still setting off the alarm. Well, we have a keycard. Okay. Wait, is he still freaking out? Yeah, he's going to set off the alarm in a second. It's not enough to turn off the heat sensor after you've been in it, but before they blow the alarm, they blow the alarm. So, we're going to have to wait a second here. Oh, I am being seen. Alright, so we can sidewind to the door. Turn on the Slipstream. Sidewind to this door. Run, 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 run. Stealth shield will allow me to get close enough to this guy to steal his keycard. And they know that I'm in the area, but it seems like they don't actually have an idea of where in the area I am. If the stealth shield is blocking me. How can I not... There we go. There's the keycard. Okay. So now we are at the teleporter. At the telepad. The guy can't leave without getting over to me. Oh, shoot. Okay. But I do have to subvert his shield. And that guy's shield. Then I have to... employ my... Oh, you massive asshole. They blew out the window behind me. Okay, well, the target escaped. That's really annoying. The only way for that to go wrong was for them to get me off of the ship at that exact moment. Because even if they had gotten me off the ship like a little bit earlier, we could have gotten back in. That really sucks. The good news is we didn't spend any resources that are not rechargeable, so we can just try again. The officer has... The guy who tortured my mom has telepathed onto a different ship, and we'll just capture him on that ship. But that's very annoying. Like, I dodged the gunshot and everything. We had that all the way under control. Maximum under control. Unless I was suddenly in outer space for some reason. Alright, well... Okay, we can take this a little slower. This is it is a concussive grenade launcher. Like, I do have to capture this guy, not kill him, so... That's important. But maybe we could, this time, not blow the alarm right away. So what we're going to wait for here is I need these guys to separate a little bit. Especially I need them not to be inside of the heat sensor range of guards over there. I just need them to decide they want to go check out the treasure or whatever, and then we will we'll subvert the one guy's shield and we'll just knock all 4 of these dudes out. But it would be a lot easier if they would not stand in one big group in the middle of this room. Like, the guys who patrol away need to patrol away to somewhere that isn't that console right there. Okay, apparently they're never going to. Well, not ideal. Okay, I have to get a lot closer for the subverter to work. Which means we probably are going to have to use a slipstream charge on this. Or, I guess, just stealth shield. Okay. Subvert that guy's shield, and then we just get in there and we use the extremely short cooldown on the concussion hammer to solve all of our problems. I don't know. I'm not confident that I can defeat 4 guards who have heat sensors before one of them can pull the alarm. Well, I guess we'll have their gun. That just didn't charge at all. Okay. So I'm going to take this gun. It's a quiet gun, because all guard guns are quiet. Right now, we'll just replace our subverter with it. That guy's the closest to setting off the alarm. I'm going to throw my hammer. Hammer hit the wrong guy. But it's off cooldown again. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. So we're going to get our subverter back and drop the gun. And in fact, there is another piece of gear on the floor that might be useful. Okay, a swapper. I'll tag that. Let's grab whatever's in here. Rechargeable visitor. Okay. Alright, another visitor is actually really interesting. Let's see, I can... Stealth shield? Why is that? Because it doesn't actually have a thing attached to it. Okay, that's not great. How am I going to deal with this? I'm going to back all the way into the corner here. Alright, we gave them as much time as we could. So now I fired the Sidewinder to here. Not sure this was the right move. I can... Okay. That's how we'll handle that. I'll just knock him out. This gives me a little bit more time. At some point, these guys are going to notice their buddies are missing, and probably they will go look for them, and probably they will sound the alarm. By that time, I need to be closer to this telepad. It actually seems like I can probably sneak through here without alerting anybody. Okay, so here's where we probably want to start using our visitors. We grab this, we'll drop the grenade launcher for the moment. We can get it back. Let 0.3 seconds pass and my teleporter's available. And now let's go nuts. So, self-charging visitor first. Visit to here. Then, we're going to use the extreme range visitor to visit to here, where I will turn off this sentry gun. I think this would be a good time to use our first slipstream charge. So I'm going to use this other visitor to get to here. Okay, and now the final point we'll be taken back to is the middle of this room, when all the visitors expire. I think I do want to get this key before those visitors expire, which means we have to engage in some serious combat here. Okay, I'm going to sidewind to here. We're going to subvert this, knock this guy out, take a gun, any gun will do. I think we're probably going to be swapping in some new guns. Let's drop the thing that doesn't help anymore. Actually, as it is right now, those guys aren't even aware of what's happening. Well, whatever, it's fine. Okay, I was trying to click that guy. This dude glitch dashed to us. You know, it hasn't been relevant, the possibility of a guy having a glitch dash, the shield guys, because we've just dealt with the shield guys really quickly. Alright, I definitely need that key. Okay, and then we have to deal with this guy before he can sound the alarm. I have the wrong thing in my hand. Here we go. Ooh, I don't think that's actually going to get him. There we go. Okay. Okay, everything's cool. We have a key. We have a bunch of guards on the floor. Nobody's actually dead, I think. Not that that matters, but, you know. We're preserving human life, and we've discovered Fiasco's Fake Breaker. Face Breaker. It's a real breaker. A freakishly fast, light, quiet, powerful, non-melee weapon that ignores armor. Well, do believe we have finally replaced our hammer. So Fiasco's Face Breaker is... it's tiny. It has... oh no, okay, it does have a carry animation. It's sort of like a tonfa type thing, like you wear it on your arm, and... this is very, very good. So we are, like, on top of it. And it's non-lethal, right? Oh, man. That's beautiful. This thing, I think, is quite rare. I don't think I've seen this very much. So I have 2 charges left in my subverter. Okay, we definitely have to subvert that guy. Got him. Also, I seem to have subverted the door lock. I can't believe I didn't realize that that was an option. And then I guess the only other person we would need to subvert is that guy way over there. I was going to go ahead and do that. Okay, now we are without shields. No enemy has a shield anymore. And I'm going to pull back our grenade launcher, maybe? No, I'll pull back our swapper to replace the empty thing. I guess we can grab our grenade launcher too, because we have another empty teleporter. I think I can just sneak past. You know what? Give me this. Here's how we're going to handle this room. So I'm going to stealth shield up. I'm going to pop another slipstream charge. We're going to stealth shield up to him. Not even really necessary. And we are just going to... it's going to be a beautiful ballet of violence. Non-lethal violence. So, face break. Hammer. Face break. Hammer. Wow, like no cooldown at all, huh? Oh, that guy's gonna blow my cover. Okay, this is totally fine. Sidewinder. Stealth shield's still active. I want to make sure that I can reactivate the slipstream immediately as soon as it ends. I'm a pretty fast runner, it turns out. I mean, to be fair, time doesn't exactly work for me the same way it works for many people. Ah, slipstream ran out. Yeah, this face breaker is amazing. It has, like, actually instant cooldown, it seems like. I didn't actually even need that hammer. Okay, hold on, you. You wait there. Was there another crate I was gonna loot? No, there actually wasn't. Okay. Now we gotta bring this guy in alive. That's the mission. No killing him. So... sorry, there's a self-charging subverter on the ground? One of these guys was carrying a self-charging subverter. Well, tag that for transport. Apparently, the alarm's going off. I think those guys finally discovered their unconscious comrades. I believe that is wholly irrelevant at this point. Can I just use the telepad? Actually, I probably can't use the telepad with a passenger. I'm trying to disable the sentry gun. There we go. So I do have the trouble of... I guess we could just... you know what? I've used the window so many times. I know it would be very annoying if at this point in the mission I were to screw this up. But I think we got it under control. I've done this so many times. I'll just not screw it up. How about that? Wait, target's more important. There we go. There we go. Yeah, and now this character is incredibly powerful, and we are definitely liberating all those stations. And in doing so, probably earning just a bunch of, strongholds. And in doing so, probably earning a ton of liberation progress, so as to liberate some stations as well. So we can unlock the Sovereign Coldfire, which is a stealthy ship that can is invisible to visual sensors and can engage the Coldfire drive, a low-power thruster undetectable by heat sensors. We haven't seen any of this, but ships can have large-scale heat sensors available as well. I'm not 100% sure why we haven't seen any of that, but whatever. We're definitely unlocking stations in the direction of all the armor piercing. You know, it might be related to how many strongholds you've unlocked or strongholds you've liberated. So that may be why we haven't seen it. Just we haven't opened up enough stuff yet. And we're going to all of a sudden be right at the end of the game. So we definitely don't need to be carrying this quiet concussive gun. And guns are useful, but you always have access to guns. So I don't need a subverter. We have lots and lots of teleporters. I should have the extreme range visitor though, because a pair of visitors is a powerful thing. And then with that, yeah, I think we're ready to take on some really difficult stuff. We probably will go for some glory missions with this character too. I see no reason to be in a hurry here. Armor piercing, non-lethal, man. This Foundry Stronghold is going to be remarkably easy. Fiasco's Facebreaker is just, it's too good. Okay, we have a Predator on this ship, so we do need to make sure we bring a grenade launcher, because I need a way of defeating enemies that doesn't require me to be right on top of them. So yeah, this'll do. We could use traps to deal with the Predator as well. Actually, we could just use the Subverter. We have tools. We have options. We are powerful. We are ready for this mission. I'm actually really excited about this. Let's get out here and mess some stuff up. So all we have to do, remember, on these stronghold liberation missions is get to the bridge, program the ship to ram the stronghold, and Fiasco will handle the rest. I think. Okay, so these guys are life-linked to each other. It's worth still opening crates. Man, we're going to have to deal with this guy. Okay, there's a console over there. How many consoles, what's the highest key level I can get from a console? 5. 5 is the maximum, actually. There's only one level 5 door. So, that's our goal. We want to engage in shenanigans until we get to that console. Let's start by stealth shielding our way out into this area. We can use our self-charging visitor to just pop over here, unlock all those doors, pop back. Yeah, this ship is not nearly as secure as they want it to be. We don't have to be super stealthy with this character because we have options for days, but we might be able to get through this with some really impressive stealth. I'm going to turn off all those heat sensors. Oh boy. Myself in a little bit of danger here by using my subverter charge. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, break line of sight, break line of sight. Let's just hide really well. Okay. You know what? I don't think this subverter has the range to deal with a Predator. I don't think I can subvert that guy from outside of his sensor radius. Look at that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so they're concerned, but they don't necessarily... They're not certain they saw an intruder. Yeah, I can't get him. Okay, we're gonna have to sneak around him, that's all. This is annoying. Okay. Remember when I was going to be, really sneaky? Remember when that was the plan? I mean, I still haven't set off anybody in particular. So wait, can I just I can just subvert the lock off of a door? which means that a self-charging subverter is an infinite lockpick. So I don't care about keys at all. Actually, you should not be allowed to get a self-charging subverter. This is too powerful of a weapon. Alright, so we turn off all their stuff. I mean, lucky, right? We are very, very lucky. So like I said, I do want to loot the ship, which is the only reason I'm not like running straight forward and hitting the thing there, the pilot, the thing, that human being. Subverter's not charged. Okay, this is not great. Really would love it if my subverter would finish charging so we could turn off their heat sensors. Okay. I want to be stealthy. I guess I can be stealthy like this. Okay, everything on the ship is unlocked anyway. Now let's manage this. This is tricky. So one thing that I think is interesting is that subverting this guy doesn't really seem to, like... It doesn't have more of an effect on his defending capabilities than just crashing him does. I'm sure it makes him shoot himself if he fires his gun, because his shield is now subverted, but I was kind of hoping it would, you know, like turn off all of the shields. Something. I suppose subversion doesn't really need to be more powerful. Alright, so we're just going to run over there and have at them then, I guess. Stealth shield, slipstream, and go. We can teleport right into the middle of them. And face break. Okay, it's not actually 0 cooldown. It's just very, very low. Jesus, this weapon. And I mean, this part of that was the slipstream. But still, very, very good. Alright, a rechargeable key cloner is super good, but not super relevant for this particular character. There's a bunch of crates over there that we should loot. And we have to do that prior to pursuing the mission goal. You know what? I'm overthinking this. Fiasco's Facebreaker and even just the teleporter that we have is a ridiculous combination. But man, we have acquired some tools. Okay, auto shoddy, not really that impressive. The Predator is still a problem. He would have to get, like, grenaded or something. And honestly, like, as long as this is still up, we have problems. So I'm gonna deal with it. We're just gonna do the same thing here. Sidewind directly into him and punch a lot. I suppose I should slipstream this, actually. To make sure we get our cooldown up fast enough. Okay. A good start. So in order to deal with the Predator, we're probably gonna have to grenade him. But that wasn't really an option as long as the Defender was up. And I suppose we don't necessarily have to deal with him at all. I left all those bodies there, so we need to... Okay. Well, that was not that quiet. So we need to take out the pilot now, I guess. I was really not thinking here. If I'm being honest, I got too powerful for thinking. Fortunately, like all other problems, this one is trivial to solve. Well, I mean, obviously we're just gonna shoot a grenade at him, right? That was pretty good. That was less good. That's okay. Fiasco has our back. Even when she's not here, she's got us covered. A pretty good slipstream, and a less good slipstream. Apparently this ship was just carrying a contingent of slipstreams for shop restocking or something. I mean, they got to get around the galaxy somehow. So at this point, I think we just visit her over to there. I'm going to pop a slipstream charge just to make sure I can get this done in time. Set course for the Foundry Stronghold. Move back out, and then it should be fairly easy to get back to our pod, but also, why bother? Just let ourselves out this window up here. You can't charge a window, so I do actually have to grab a gun. I may as well mark the crash blade, and then... Man, I swapped the facebreaker with the gun, and I feel really, like, without the facebreaker in my hand right now, I feel very exposed. I guess I actually just have to go back to any friendly station. I don't know what I'm doing going all the way over there. I miss you already, sweet, sweet facebreaker. Let's just get that back in my hand. Okay. Also, we can get rid of these. And I think it is time for additional liberation. This one's going to be a little bit slower going, probably because of the huge number of shields, but I think in this case, as in the last one, the secret sauce is going to be avoiding detection as long as possible. There's not really any problem that Satyr Plaza can't fix. Totally forgot my character's last name. But there are problems that would be annoying to fix, like everybody on the ship being alerted from the very beginning. So let's just be a little bit cautious. Turning off his sensors there. Does this ship have any unlock consoles? I guess I don't really need them, right? I have the subverter key. It is convenient, though, when they're all unlocked. Alright, so there's a level 4 console available down here. That's going to be our next target. Where was that? There. Okay. That's what I'm most interested in next. Although, obviously, we can just use the subverter to unlock a lot of these doors. Got a tracker coming, which I'm not super excited about. There we go. What's up now, smart guy? Ooh, wow. Okay. It turns out that the facebreaker behaves a lot like a concussion hammer in a way that should have been really obvious to me, except that I didn't care previously. So now, I guess we're on. Now we're going. So, how do I want to do this? Well, we can visit over to that thing pretty easily. I'm gonna definitely turn on our slipstream. And let's just visit. Okay, I have to get a little closer. There we go. Visit. Hit that. And then we may as well make as much progress here as we can. Alarm response time is 60 seconds, which is fine. I mean, all we have to do is get to the bridge. So, in fact, we've unlocked all the doors that we need to unlock. Let's sidewind over to here, keep running. We're going to need to subvert the pilot's shield, unfortunately. Yeah, actually, still kind of in a bad place here. We're still reliant on the cooldown of the subverter. Well, it is what it is. So my self-charging gadgets don't have super... Yeah, actually, it was not useful to use the slipstream again. The self-charging gadgets don't charge any faster. Okay, howdy guys. I'm just gonna stealth shield so as not to get shot. I know they still know I'm around, but the important thing there was not getting shot in the face. We'll just stealth shield over to the source of the problem. Okay. Alright, a rechargeable Sidewinder's fine. I don't really need a high-velocity rifle. I think we're not going to mess around too much here. Let's just set this off. We will grab ourselves a gun. I will not swap out my facebreaker. A terrifying, horrible moment not holding it again. Never letting this thing out of my sight. Alright. That is another stronghold liberated, and now, actually, we're pretty much at the end of the game. All we have to do is liberate this stronghold, and we win. Now, I know that people have been pretty positive about this series, but I'm not going to try to, like, drag it out. I think that would be a good way to kill everything that's fun about it, to really, really drag it out. So, we are just going to finish the game and stop for now, but I think about this game every couple of months. We will probably come back to it again in the future, because you all have made it very clear that you want more. Or at least that you're having a good time with what we're doing. But I think that before we retire this character, we really should go for glory. Your advantageous traits make your feats slightly less impressive. That's fair. Lucky is, honestly, if Lucky reduced your glory rating by more than 15%, I think that would still be extremely fair. So steal the web-lace contraption aboard a huge sovereign ship. I think we can probably do that thing. I bet the first glory mission or two are going to go down really, really easily, and then we'll see about it. I'm sure at some point things are going to get difficult. Okay, let's go and grab the $4 here. That's pretty exciting. So let's take a moment to look around at the ship. Is there any place that looks particularly difficult? There's an unlock console over there, but like we're just going to subvert doors a lot. There's a predator. Do be careful about that. This first area is a little dangerous. How do I want to do this? I guess I can just... We could just stealth shield right over here. Oh no, I brought my stupid gun instead of my other visitor. Oh well. We'll figure it out. You know what they really need to do is, don't you guys come down here. Alright. Subvert this door and then just wait. What they really need to do is have your glory mission score be based on the gear you're carrying as well as your traits. Because any character could find a self-charging subverter, and this thing is really what's making all of this character's ridiculous nonsense possible. And it's not the only thing, but I would say it plays a far larger part than any other part of my arsenal or skill set. Oh no, I got myself shot by the... I didn't think the door was going to open. Well, the good news is we didn't get caught by the guards. The bad news is, the second that I was able to get through the door, more guards showed up. I don't really want to subvert the gun because I don't want it to shoot anybody. Turn it off. Okay. Stealth shields are very powerful. Let's keep moving here. I mean, we may as well check this. We're not in a hurry. Sure, that's fine. I do wish that this thing recharged just a little bit faster. You know what? It needs to be more powerful, right? A silenced gun, I guess, is fine. It's not very exciting. We gotta wait. Oh, no, actually, that's bad. Okay, well, I can just sidewind out as soon as they open the door. Yeah, man, this is some gear right here. Alright, as soon as the subverter is available, we pop that lock. This is going to be a little trickier. It's hard to tell when that guy's going to, like, turn around. Oh, also, the Predator's coming. How do I want to deal with that? Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, well, we do have a visitor. So I can get out to anywhere, quickly, temporarily. I can't subvert him, unfortunately. This is my solution to all other problems. His sensor radius is just too large. But, oh no, okay, not ideal. Sidewinder. Sidewind me to here, and then stealth shield? I'm gonna slipstream too. There we go, okay. That console, oh god. Okay. Stupid slipstream momentum nonsense. Alright, there we go. Weblace contraption stolen. Now we need to get off the ship. Well, actually, there's no door between me and this area, so... There you go, we're off the ship. And I guess we can hold on to this silenced gun for now? Get ourselves off the ship that way? Yeah, I bet we're gonna be able to make some serious glory occur here. So I don't know how many different levels of glory missions there are. They may have told me, but you know how I am. But let's see how far we can take this. Also, we're still earning liberations this way. So definitely make it so there are armor-piercing guns available in the shops. I'm very excited about that. And then we need to hit the stash and first of all grab this. Secondly, I would much rather have my extreme range visitor than this gun. Here's my really ridiculous set of tools. Glory 2 with a silence clause. If we fail the silence clause, we'll only receive 96. That's not a very good amount. So that means no alarms. I can get seen, I just have to deal with it. Alright, that seems very doable. The ship has heat sensors. It will detect my pod's heat signature if I use thrusters within the radius. That's okay, we're going to deal with that. I'm going to accept this mission, and I think we're quite rich, right? We're going to buy this Sovereign Coldfire and just try it out. Get a good example of this thing right away. So, ship we are looking for is over here. We got to rescue somebody. All right, so we just hit use to enable the Coldfire drive. It is considerably less powerful. Holy crap, okay. But, yeah, look at that, we're just invisible. Wow, it's really less powerful. It is super hard to turn around with the Coldfire drive enabled. Perfect. And hey, my pod was made by the manufacturers of this ship, so we blend right in. Yeah, a self-charging subverter it's too powerful. It's a thing you should not be allowed to have. Well, my plan was to subvert that guy's heat sensors. This is a little inconvenient. He's patrolling around at exactly this moment. I'm going to subvert you. We're just going to wait for these guys to start coming back around. We're going to sidewind back into the room once they're out of it. Okay. Slowly disable all of the scary parts of this mission through walls. Then we're going to... This is going to be a little tricky. My plan here is to sidewind over to here, like here, stealth shield, take the key, and then run out, but that's definitely going to require a slipstream. It's going to be a little tricky. Okay, so sidewind here. Steel key card. Stealth shield. Okay. So... Subverter's not off cooldown yet. Oh, God. Slipstream movement. You know what? I have to... We need to solve this. So this guy's about to blow the alarm. Nobody else... Everybody else is investigating. Nobody else has really seen me. We need to subvert that guy's shield, which I can't do at this range. So I need to... Shield. Okay, stuff is recharging. We're just recharging. Okay. Sidewinder's back up. Now we sidewind. Looking this way. Ah, shit. Okay. How do we fix this? We don't. I think I blew it. Oh, man, I'm not even really that far away. Okay, what if we... Slipstream? And then I'm just gonna try to get the guy and get off the ship before the alarm goes off? Does that work? I don't know if that counts. Because I think at this point, since he is now doing this thing, it's no longer possible to prevent him from blowing the alarm. And we only have one subverter charge, like I can get this guy or that guy with it. I guess I could get this guy... no, I can't, because he's inside the Predator sensor range. If I hit him with my face breaker, I'm just going to immediately die. So, Slipstream's up. We're just going to try to resolve the problem. I'm going to visit to here. I take this dude's keycard. I don't know that I need to, but I could, so why not? Visit to here. Subvert the lock. So it's gonna pull me back to here. So we need to, while everything is still running here, we need to grab this guy. Nope, the alarm's gone off. Okay. That's a shame. Let's grab this guy, drop him here. Oh, shoot! Right, so when you're running, I talked about this a little bit earlier, and I think I've explained this earlier in the series. When you're running while you're slipstreamed, you're really moving fast. And when the slipstream ends, your legs just kind of, like, you have all that momentum, right? So you tend to slam into a wall or something. I was running down the hall toward the mirror so fast that when the slipstream ended, it just carried me clean through the mirror, or through the window. So now... I'm not sure what's going to happen. I think, yeah, the visitors are still going to grab me. We may have failed the mission. Because the visitors are going to grab me, and then we're going to be inside the ship. Okay. Re-slipstream. Run fast. I got to get back outside and pull the pod. Okay, disable cold fire drive. Oops, wait. Sorry, I gotta pick up the target. Oh my god, the random... I don't know what's going on. I'm not changing the zoom level, by the way. It's doing that all on its own. Yeah, that the zoom level jerking in and out randomly and not allowing me to zoom naturally was... made that impossible. It theoretically should have been possible for me to pick that guy up there, but I couldn't tell where he was. You know, we can see the indicator for him, but that is reporting his general area. Alright, well, let's try something like that again. It's reporting his general area, right? Because the indicator is larger than he actually is in space. So, a little bit of camera difficulty there. Pretty unusual. I feel like this thing usually just works. Okay, let's try again. Let's get some glory. Yeah, if I'm being honest, I'm not 100% sure how the Predator became aware of me. It definitely didn't see me for any longer than any of those other guards did, so... odd. This is an extreme range key cloner. Okay. How extreme is extreme? Can I get that? I can. Okay, not bad. So I need these guys to not be in that room anymore. I need this thing to not be pointed at the door. Okay, so now we can just sidewind through to here. Wait for these guys to go away. Actually, they'd better do it quickly. Stealth shield. Alright. Yeah, this is pretty handy, actually. An extreme range key cloner makes us less reliant on the cooldown of the subverter. Boy, it does mean extreme, doesn't it? It's going off the screen. I gotta say, I'm not in love with the number of heat sensors we're having to deal with. Hey, that is a total garbage weapon. Why was that in a box? Sidewind. Man, where am I going? I think actually this might be visitor time. And then we'll just use our self-charging visitor. Okay, there we go. Skip some more doors. I might be far enough away that I don't have to worry about that guy. Use the last charge of our key cloner to grab that. And then we can pull our subverter back. I might be far enough away that they can't see me, but let's just be certain. Okay, look at that. Now, unfortunately, this guy, we're going to have to subvert his heat sensor. There we go. Look at that. That was actually stealthy. And then we are going to need a gun. Okay, if I fire from up here, the quiet makes these guys unable to hear it because of the door, and we're actually out of range of everybody else. Nobody's the wiser. Except for, you know, if they have any kind of sensors that allow them to detect when the windows on the ship break, which they certainly should. But hey, it was probably just like, you know, you flew into some space rocks or something. You know what would be a good idea? Is if they would invest in security cameras. It's weird that nobody in the galaxy uses security cameras. Well, let's keep pushing. Glory 3, I can do this. I can maybe do this. 8% of normal liberation progress, by the way. Okay, so there's a predator, there are heat sensors. If anybody who saw me ends the mission alive will only score a sad 131 glory. I mean, the Enigma clause is not too hard to deal with. Just kill everybody. 2 defenders, man, this seems like a lot of stuff. Let's set off and give this a try. I think we can do it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, what we should do is back out of the station sphere and then come back in so that it takes me back in. Because I'm not sure that I... Yep, I still have that gun. I definitely don't want to leave home without my subverter. That would be a recipe for disaster. What if I had to actually, like, interact with the game mechanics? Okay, we're on a pretty tight timer here. And on the cold fire drive, ooh, disable the cold fire drive. Let's get closer to the ship. Actually, we don't need to turn it on at all. The part of the ship that you can dock with is not within the sensors. Seems like a design flaw to me. Okay, we gotta really move here. So no living witnesses is not that tough, really. Unless you also can't afford to be slow and methodical. That has made this pretty tricky. We're gonna stealth shield. Subvert the door. I'm trying to think, like, do I want to... No, we'll just subvert the door. We'll save the visitor thing for later. deal. Okay, you saw nothing. Okay. So now I think we have to start running. Slipstream's going to get us really, really deep into here. But we basically don't have our subverter available anymore. So, now it is time for the visiting. We should actually do the thing. Hey, visit. There we go. That was weird. And then we can use our Sidewinder to just like shortcut some distance. We have to capture that guy. All I have to do is get him out the window. If I can get him out the window... wait a minute. I don't actually have a way of doing this. Because there's a defender there. So actually what I need to do here is... pop my other visitor so that we come right back. And then wait. Because I need my subverter available. Okay, so yeah, that's not ideal. A little bit of running done here. You know what? I think I'm screwed. Oh no! Because we have 3 seconds until capture. Yeah, this is bad. We're gonna... This ship is gonna hit the station. I was thinking, oh man, if we just, get the thing done in 3 seconds and get him out, it'll be okay. But actually, it's not gonna be okay, because in 3 seconds, I'm going to be captured. So, what we have to do is get off the ship right now. I'm gonna get my character captured again because of overconfidence. It's the exact same thing that happened last time. Alright, 3 seconds. So we're gonna have to use our slipstream, but I'm trying to plan this out a little bit. Slipstream's on. We have to get this door open. The subverter is not going to charge up in time. It's going to charge right as we get captured. So I have to get back out one of these doors and out through the window, or I have to... Nope, that's what I have to do. Yeah. Without my subverter. So I can't actually open the door. We could fire off a grenade or something and just try to get people's attention. I think what we have to do is run at this guy and grab his key and then sidewind back out. Steal key card. Alright. I think we're going to make it. Okay, put us back in control. I don't have a way of breaking the window. Oh no! This might go off in time? I'm not sure. It's going to go off in 2 seconds. I'm just going to be out here. Okay, yes. It did, in fact, go off in time. Just float. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I know I failed the mission. We'll just float. Okay, now we can move. Ooh, that was very, very close. You know what? Actually, I bet... I didn't really think about this, but I bet that you can actually break the window with a grenade. Like, you don't necessarily need it to explode. If you just fire the grenade hard and close enough that it hits the window, that probably breaks it. So yeah, usually you don't want to hit yourself with your own concussion grenade blasts, but I didn't need to be conscious. I just needed to be outside. Alright, well, I think that's probably a good place to stop. Let me just kind of collect myself. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time. Satyr Plaza is not done just yet. We are going to get the rest of the glory missions done. And we'll see you then.